What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been too long, so I'm back here with another video, and I'm just trying to get back on here and break the slump. So what's been going on? I'm building my brand. I talk about e-com, I talk about business, talk about mindset stuff, kind of some of the realer shit that you don't really see from the flashy edited channels. This is not an edited channel right now, so I just talk about some of my experience with getting an e-com brand going, getting the online biz going, the struggles of that, the nitty gritty of that, and how you can get started, how you can learn skills, monetize them, and actually get this stuff going. Like me, if you're watching this channel, you've probably listened to a lot of the podcasts. You probably consume a lot of the information. You might have made your first few dollars online. You might have a small business. You might feel like you can't get it to work. I was always one of those guys who felt like I just could not get it to work. Like there was something, wrong with me for years and years. I'm 32 years old now. We have a multi-7-figure brand going on 8-figure brand that I run. And before that, I have a long list of failures and attempts at business and things like that. As I kind of dove into this world, going back to like when I was even late teens and then early 20s, kind of getting lost, getting discouraged along the way, and different failed brands, trying drop shipping, got into freelancing, finally made it with copywriting, really got into that. And if you scroll back, I've got some videos talking about that stuff. It's a foundational skill when you learn to talk and communicate and write in a way that can turn into essentially dollars in your pocket. So I talk a lot about that marketing stuff. But yeah, I've been off the air. I've been off YouTube for like a month now. It's honestly been like just a really difficult month. And we've experienced a lot of growth, which is amazing. And with that comes like struggles, to be real. So it's just been stress and navigating things like hiring, things like HR, things like the shit you never think is going to happen when you start your little side project, when you start running some Facebook ads. But it will eventually happen, and I think maybe that's the one of the lessons from this is just like the stuff you want to do, it can actually happen, and that's almost scarier than it not happening, because then you have to actually deal with it. Now, it's also way more fun than it not happening, because then you just have a boring life like everybody else and you don't do anything, and you're always thinking what if, and you end up in some mediocre marriage, whatever, some house, just doing the normal shit. But that's not the people who watch this channel. So the reality is, if you're watching this and you're a killer, then you're gonna make your brand happen. You're gonna get your business going. You're gonna start to do friggin' numbers, 6-figure, 7-figure months, and you're gonna have to hire people. You're gonna have to learn how to not just rip the ads from your bedroom and crush an energy drink and call it a day. You're gonna have employees. You're gonna be building teams. You're gonna have like supply chain things, and it's all part of the growth. It's all part of getting to the next level. Because the other thing you're gonna learn, and that I'm learning, is that there's a lot of these guru people, and they make they make 6 figures a month online, whatever. They coach and they do this and that, and that's fine. But the real friggin' players, the real legacy brand builders, people like Andy Frisella with First Form, people like Nick Bear with BPN Sups, like the real killers, they're not doing this the fake way. They're doing this the way that creates impact and creates legacy, and that's what I'm building. That's what we're doing with the Tell of Truth. And with that comes real challenges, because you're going deep, you're playing the longer game. And that's something that's just evolved the more I've gotten into this business stuff with the branding and whatnot. So it's cool to just make the money and to just be, getting something to work at the start. That's what I did. Had a friggin' pet store. I was selling like these pet hair removers, drop shipping them. I got a few sales. That's how I learned Facebook ads back in like 2019. And then I did every other friggin' business model in the book, trying to run an agency for local businesses, trying to run Facebook ads for local businesses, friggin' reselling, selling stuff on eBay, flipping stuff, starting this agency, starting that agency, coaching people. I've tried these things, bounced around, invested all this money in a supplement brand, and then it failed, and I had no idea how to market, and then giving up, and then trying again, and it's wild that now my problems, it's like sometimes I feel like I never stop complaining, but that's what you sign up for as an entrepreneur. You sign up for continued problems, and it is it is both extremely difficult but also extremely rewarding, because not many people play this game. You start to realize that as well. Not many people play the game, um, and and you start to wear that as a badge of honor the further you get. So this is not to deter you from getting started. The best thing about entrepreneurs is that I think a lot of us we're naive, and so we just go for it, and that's what I did. I always took another swing, and my superpower, but also my kryptonite. I never think things are going to be that hard, so I'll just do them. Like, we manufacture our own products. I'm like, no problem, we'll do that. Now I'm learning how to like run a factory basically and hire people who can run a factory, and that's insane. It's crazy. Um, but that's all part of the I'm wearing the freaking delusional freak hoodie here. With my brother came up with this, and I fucking love this because this is what we do. This is the mindset that we approach things with. And if if you're an aspiring entrepreneur, then you get that. You've got this delusional idea that you're made for greatness and that you can do great things, that you can make things. And the cool thing is, if you can actually just implement and learn the skills and do the work, you really can make this shit happen. I'm sitting here, it's nothing crazy, but this is in our headquarters, north of Toronto, up here in Canada. And, we've got it. I went from just ripping the ads and doing that shit to now building out this team and starting to become a legitimate brand, and and that's super cool. But that was like just kind of delusional thinking, casting a vision, creating from a place of um, curiosity, excitement, and you just got this idea that this could be something, and then you get a little bit of traction, you get your first few sales, get your first few reviews, you get an ad that works, you start getting people who like your product, and then you just start pouring gas in the fire. And we can talk about Facebook ads, we can talk about the different ways of getting traction, but that delusional mindset, like, it's dangerous because it will get you where you need to go. And the maybe the takeaway from this video is like, you need to keep that alive. You need to keep pouring gas on that fire and fueling the delusional freak that's inside of you. Because I've talked to other brand owners and a few of you guys who watch this channel who have started. I've chatted to a few guys who they were literally just launching their product, and I said, okay, next step is like make some sales, get some ads going, find out what moves the needle on your brand, which is usually just getting sales, which is usually just Facebook ads. Then you gotta have a good product and stuff like that. But the few people I've talked to, it's a real mindset shift. Just to have someone tell them that they can do that has been the unlock for them. Hitting their first 10K month, hitting their first 15K, 100K months. Because sometimes you just need to spend more money on ads. Sometimes you just need to do more marketing. Once you get your brand going. And if you want to learn how to like come up with your own brand and position this stuff, I've got a few free guides. You can grab them down below. But after that, it's just going to be your mind. It's going to be your mind that gets in the way, and it's still that way for me. Even at this stage in the game, it's a mind game to realize that now they're not few $100 problems. They're not even $10,000 problems. Now they're like $100,000 problems. Learning how to hire people, for 6 figures plus, and interview people and do that stuff. And it's weird to say that because like 2 years ago, literally just over 2 years ago, I was broke. I was barely paying my rent. I was doing ads. I was putting up ads to like pick up junk in my old pickup truck. Like, that's the stuff that I was doing. That's how stuff can change. So I'm back here. I want to share more of the mindset stuff as I'm navigating through this, because it's all happening so fast, and it almost just felt shitty like the last few weeks, because I was like, I don't even want to share this because I just kind of feel like shit, which is weird. It's weird because it's also bigger numbers than I've ever seen, than I've ever dealt with before in terms of money. And you're like, oh, that means you should be like happy. And it is super cool and it's super exciting. But there's seasons to this. And it's been weird to navigate that. But I want to get back on here, make more content, encourage other young brand owners or brand builders or entrepreneurs like you who are getting started. And just like this shit can be done. And I'm not, maybe this is the other message of this video. Like, sometimes I just like, I'm not that smart even. I'm just kind of like dumb enough to keep doing the stuff that some of these people are doing. And I do believe that I have a certain creative energy, and that I think a lot of entrepreneurs have that. And And so I've just tried to keep channeling that again and again and keep taking another swing at bat. But, um, you know, if I can do this, you can probably do this too. So learn your skills, learn your copywriting, study your ads, create a product that you're excited about. I just put out a tweet. You don't it doesn't even have to be that groundbreaking. I think right now we're at a place where a lot of simple products. Um, the example in the tweet I gave was like a fruit puree. Imagine just something super simple, super clean, maybe but very simple, and then you brand it in a cool way. And you can check out the I don't know if the branding guide. I'm making a branding guide. I don't know if it's live yet, so it's not out there. But you can check out some of my other product. I think I have another video, sorry, not product, about creating $1 million product and what goes into that. So you can check out the other videos. But this is basically it. I'm back. My brother encouraged me to get another video up here. He just launched his brand, which has been super cool to see, and did a few $1,000s in his first day. Just was like, he was just doing organic Instagram reels, created a cool product, cool brand, making the product himself, and it's just so freaking cool to see that. And it inspired me. It got me excited again seeing him in the early stages, and he was like, dude, you got to do more YouTube videos. So back here doing some YouTube videos, and I think that's basically it. Drop a like, drop a comment. It's good to be back. I'm gonna aim for like 2 videos a week here. Try to share some insights, some stuff, some like context around what's going on with the brand, and kind of what we're focusing on. We're getting launched on Amazon.com again, which is exciting. Or Amazon.com. We have never been on Amazon.com. We've been on Amazon Canada, but we got our American trademark. We're getting down there. But yeah, don't waste time. Learn your skills. Watch out for those limiting beliefs. Protect the delusional freak inside. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.